slid right in and it hurt so much.
That's why you use extra slime.
Yes. That's true.
We're back.
No! Don't clip that, please.
One thing I do want to mention, I forgot to mention when you guys were looking at it, you did notice this one is was a larger creature, the new one. It was medium.
I thought so.
Well, you said that. You said that when it came out. You said a large one came out.
Yeah, well, I said larger, but I wanted you to know it's actually medium.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I get it. That you're saying it was bigger and you're letting us know what actual size it was.
Yeah.
Question. I wasn't there, but what happened to the live guy that's in a ball?
I got him.
I was gonna say, who took him?
All right. So.
Okay. I guess
wisdom?
everyone's.
Cinder would have gone home to sleep.
Okay. Is anyone doing anything for the rest of the night other than sleeping?
Yeah. Yeah. I am going back to the mayor's house, sneaking around the back, and breaking in. I'm not. I am gonna go back to our place and legit hang the ball from something. So this thing has no, like, feet movement, nothing. Like, it just hang it from, like, the fucking... Well, it's not that much height. So outside, I will, I don't know. Where do you think would be the best place, brother?
Somewhere where one of us could keep an eye on him, or Patches.
Well, definitely we can have Patches keep it. It's knocked out. It could be hours before this thing wakes up. We can't have it near any type of opening that it could just poof away. What's the largest room in our house would be the living room. So I'm gonna clear away a bunch of space so that there's like fucking 5 feet around this thing of just clear space. Set it down in the middle and kind of tie it up so it can't roll. And then I'm gonna go and lay on my nest and start sleeping, and I'll give Patches the order to wake us up if this thing wakes up.
Okay. Morning will come.
If this thing's fucking gone. Am I awake?
Yeah. Morning came.
Is it there?
It's still out.
Brother. I can heal it.
Maybe. Is that a hint that you want me to go get her?
No, I would like your input. You know her better than I do. I mean, you slept with her and everything.
We slept in the same room.
That's what I said. You slept together. Yes. Do you think she'd be inclined to heal this thing, or are we taking too much of a risk and we should just be more patient?
I know she can heal. I don't know if she will. We'd have to either send Patches with a note or go ask.
I mean, brother. Sweet rolls.
I grab a piece of paper. Order for sweet rolls, and when you deliver them, if you want to do some healing magic, you know, wake up this creature. Patches in the mouth. Off.
You send Patches to go and hit her door.
Well, I'm assuming it's the same thing as before. Eventually it gets there, I don't know, maybe a minute or two. Probably not that long. They were pretty close together. So she opens the door. Ah, yes, the cat. Carefully reaches to take the note. Ah, yes, more speed rolls. That's fine. I was working on them already. And, and then flips the note over and writes on it soon. And puts it back in the mouth.
Stands there. And
Close
I was
the
like,
door.
Just runs off. Oh, God, stupid thing.
Man, she goes back to making sweet rolls. She already kind of figured that because you guys haven't like eaten really. You guys don't eat very well. She was gonna do it yesterday, but there
I
was
wonder
other
if
work
she's
to be done.
sneaking in like things into her sweet rolls.
Oh, of course.
At this point.
Slowly over time, they become more and more healthy, but they still have a lot of sugar, so they still taste good.
That's all that matters.
Maybe there's fruity versions. It's like, oh, new flavor, but it's still sweet. So yeah, eventually she'd show back up at the forge, whatever, blacksmith.
Doors open.
Forge, blacksmith, workshop.
Yeah, whatever
Bro
it is.
pad.
Cat kennel. Whatever. Now it's prison right now.
I'm not gonna say we can mind when the cats. Anyway, Syndra shows up, and she's got a bag with the sweet rolls, and she
So
puts
you
it.
see our room completely cleared out with this thing in the middle, tied up to something.
Oh, you've cleaned, and you have the creature. I see.
Well, it's not really cleaned. Everything's just shoved away.
I mean,
It was cleaned, remember? I cleaned
Yeah.
it.
yeah, but like now it's clean, but cluttered.
but what is clean really? Just moving things around.
So I'm
Anyway.
sitting there and I'm waiting for it, and I go, "Oh, Syndra, good morning. How are you?"
I'm well enough.
Yes, this thing will not wake up, and I just tap it on the mouth and cheek, like smack it a little bit on the cheek, and stick to it.
Did you want the sweet rolls?
Yes. And I'll grab one with the sticky hand that I just had and start eating.
Oh, okay.
My
Constitution
arm
check.
appears through the window to the from the forge.
Con check. Alright.
She walks over and gives it to you.
Yes.
You immediately hurl it back up.
Okay. Okay, I need to wash my hands. I'll put it down.
Motions over to the sink. It's like you wouldn't even know where it was. You wanted me to heal the creature, yes?
If you know a way to wake it up without healing it, it's been hours and the thing has not wakened.
I can try a non-magical means first.
Yes, whatever. You're the specialist.
So she'll walk over and try and pinch it. I mean, I'm trying to think of
Medicine check?
roll. Yeah, I'm trying to think of medicine related.
Smelling
things.
salts.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. I can roll really terrible. All right. Well, I mean,
All right.
I'm assuming we didn't get a long rest, right?
Okay, just FYI, the next roll is gonna be a 1.
No, I'm
Three,
going to
two.
say you guys were able to get a long rest. You probably woke up. Everyone probably woke up a little late in the morning.
Okay. Well, then I cast what is it? Healing wounds. Yeah. Blip, blip.
Healing word or cure wounds?
Cure wounds. Or it's there.
It looks better.
But it's
still-
not
Doesn't
awake.
wake up?
That doesn't instantly wake something up.
Yes, it
Okay.
does.
Yeah,
Well-
you gain a hit point, you gain consciousness. But
No, you
whatever,
still have to
you're the
wake.
DM.
It's still out. You could like lightly tap it and jostle it away.
Nah. She's already tried the non-magical way. Now she's done the magical way. So, I guess now we just wait. You should be fine now.
More waiting. I do not like waiting. I'm pacing in front of it.
I grab a cup of water from my forge, and I walk inside and dump it on the thing's head.
Oh, good work, brother. Good work. And I'll switch to Sylvan, almost like without even hesitation. Switch over to Sylvan and go, why were you trying to kill the mayor?
Who's mayor?
Why were you in Why were you in town last night? Why'd you attack us?
Book.
What about a book?
We to retrieve book.
I know about the book, right? On the stage, it's like a
Yeah.
normal thing.
Yeah. It was presented out and.
Yeah. I'll look to Syndra and my brother and goes, they were after the book, not the mayor.
What's so special about the book?
I'll turn to it. What's so special about the book?
Mistress won.
Mistress? What mistress? Syndra? And I'll point this.
She not mistress.
Who's mistress?
Mistress is mistress.
Can you take me to mistress?
No.
Why does mistress want the book? Do you know?
Mistress wants what mistress wants.
If I give you the book, will you guys stop coming here?
As long as mistress wishes.
So that's a no. And I'll turn to him and go, it seems like it would seem like their overlord, their mistress, wants this book for herself for some reason. And even if it was given to them, they can't. This thing would still come back if the mistress demands it.
So it all revolves around the book.
It would seem that way.
Which is under lock and key. We can't exactly go look at it.
Well,
You can look at it. You just have to climb on the stage.
We can't examine the book. We can't read it. It's just there. It exists.
I mean, I could probably unlock it.
We could make a forgery.
The book is rather large. I don't know if that'd be easy.
I don't think that we should do that. If I just open the case and if I had a night to read it, I would be fine.
Give me a perception check. Anyone in the room.
This guy's trying to get out. He's not gonna have a good day if he gets out. I don't have a weapon, so.
Sindri, you notice the ropes are starting to ooze oil.
Is this the Bernie oil?
It's the
Or-
slick, not the sticky.
Okay. It's leaking.
I will grab one of my it's licking. That's funny. That's good. I like that. I'll look to my brother and I'll say, do you have anything that's hot?
I work in a forge.
Answer the question. I get the reference.
Yes.
Can you grab it?
I walk outside, come back with a rod that is just glowing red hot.
I'm gonna touch it to his cheek. And I'll tell it, stop with the stick. And I'll pull it up.
Warm.
Oh, that's right, they're resistant. I'll toss it.
I pick it up before it sets something on fire.
Thank you. I was just gonna say, roll me roll me to
Okay.
see where you toss it.
I thought it would still hurt it, even though they're resistant to fire. I didn't think it would do nothing.
One moment. Walk out, come back in with a bucket of water. Just dump it on the thing.
Nah.
Trying to wash away some of the oil.
Alright, that's our place is a fucking mess now.
Yeah, it's getting filthy. Water.
It wasn't before.
Well, now there's slick, oily water on the ground.
I will say back to I'll say to the Saiyan Sylvan, stop oozing. We just want to ask you questions. If you keep trying to get out, you're gonna be killed.
Reaction. Can't help.
Look, we're just trying to talk and find out what's going on. You guys are attacking us.
Mistress want.
Mistress wants a war?
Mistress want book.
Yes, why didn't you ask?
Mistress tell take.
Can you describe your mistress?
Mistress is wonderful. Mistress is power.
No. Actual description. Tall, skinny, ugly.
Mistress is all. Mistress is what she wants to be.
I'll turn to him and go, I'm trying to get a description of the mistress, and he just keeps talking about how our priests talk about Fedora. So great, so lovely, everything, important, perfect.
Sounds like he's a little dumb.
Well, most people are.
boggles are intelligent.
Not from what I'm hearing.
I'll turn back and go. Will Mistress come here?
No. Not unless Mistress really wants. Mistress doesn't travel much.
Will the Mistress bring bigger things than that large one of you?
I do not know Mistress's mind.
Are there bigger ones of you besides the one we saw?
Creatures? Yes. Boggle? No.
I mean, I read that book. Can I ask, like, describe something that is akin to them, that to see if those things exist to them in their, like, community, just to get an idea?
Other Fae.
Yeah.
I mean, you can ask about certain phase.
Well, I mean, I'm
Yes.
Can I ask?
Yeah.
I don't have a list of Fae that I
Yeah.
can describe right now.
Many creatures live in our realm.
And do they all worship the Mistress?
All worship Mistress in our realm.
With
Mistress
them-
is
I think they're
beginning and end.
I'll
Yeah.
turn back to the people and I'll relay this and I'll tell them, I think their mistress is a god. Or a godlike creature.
I don't really know much about the Fae.
Well, I do, and I still don't know what they're talking about.
Ask if he can take a note or something to Mistress.
I'll ask. I'll relay that.
Don't know if Mistress will read.
She might if you tell her it's from the people with the book.
Again, can try.
Can't understand me, has to be relayed.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's to happen.
I figure you're.
I
I
know.
figure he's relaying.
I'm not gonna repeat everything.
Oh, that's fun though.
He says, "Aw, that's not." So, okay, I'll pull out. Do I have paper and pencil and all that shit in our house?
I'm sure you have some somewhere.
Yeah. So I'll pull out some paper and I'll start writing a note saying, in Sylvan, saying, Mistress, we are the people with the book. If you would like it, please open correspondence with us. Stop sending these or they'll keep dying. And I'll hand it to the guy. And then I'll go, if you give this to her, if you promise me you'll leave right away, I'll untie you.
Will do.
I'll look to them and I'll say, I relay what I said to it, and I'll go, sound like a plan?
The best
Works
plan
for
we
me.
have.
Okay. And I'll start untying.
Give me a dex check. Dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw?
Mhm.
It's the same.
Sorry.
So 7.
You fall on your ass.
Oh, because of
There's there's slick liquid everywhere.
Damn it! This stuff is hard to walk in. Alright. You better hope I don't slip. as I'm cutting him free. Or actually, I'm not gonna cut him free. I'm gonna. Well, do we want this rope anymore? Is
Hey,
it?
it's my rope.
Yeah,
oh,
but
I
it's
guess it's all
into
you.
slick shit. It's not.
I don't know if she'd want it back. So yeah, I'm just gonna mark that as gone.
Okay, I'll cut him free, and then I'll give him the note, and I'll say, "Please give this to your mistress." And then I'll gesture towards the table because I've seen them disappear from a table.
He actually runs into the fireplace and disappears.
And do I see it this time?
You see a wobbly hole in space.
Not just that, his casting of it.
He does not appear to cast anything.
So there's no hand signals, no symbol, like no verbal, nothing. Just runs and it just opens and disappears.
Yep.
Okay. Syndra, can I have a sweet roll? When it leaves.
Clean
Reaches
off your
in, pulls
hands
out another
first.
Oh, you're right. I wipe my hands on a couch. And I'll eat.
By the way, there's like a 20-foot
Oil slick.
oil slick in the middle of your room now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to get Banner to come back.
I think we're gonna get Banner a maid's outfit.
No. I picked it up once, just because I was bored. And I was on guard duty, I guess, again. And after that, I'm like, welp! No more guard duty here.
At this point, everyone receives a knock at their door.
I mean, I'm not
The open
inside, so
door.
it'd be like someone shows up.
Oh yes, the mayor
Yeah.
wanted to invite us.
Well, even if the door is open, they'll rap on the
Frame.
Yes,
frame
yes. What
of
do
the
you
door.
want? What do you want?
So mayor
I was
invited us to
asked to
breakfast.
deliver this.
Okay. I'll take it. Whatever.
Good day. And they leave. Each of you will receive a note. I'm assuming everyone's going to read it.
No.
Yeah.
Rimbi doesn't care. Cinder would probably read
Yeah.
hers.
Well, the brothers receive it as one. There'll be one waiting for you, technically, Syndra, but you could read theirs.
Well, I mean, if it's this, I guess
It's going to be the same thing. It's going to all be the same. So, it's an invitation to the mayor's house.
We have an invitation, brother.
To what? The con man pretending to be the mayor?
For breakfast, yes.
Last night he said he wanted to go over what's going on in the town and explain it to us.
When?
Now.
Can you stall for me?
How long do you need?
10 minutes.
Sure. I'll tell him there was a mess to clean up.
No, what I'll do is I'll go with you, and
Oh.
right outside, like where I'm gonna meet them, I'll ritual cast, detect magic again, because I want to gather as much information as I can. So that's what I'll do. So I'll be showing up 10 minutes late to the breakfast.
By the way, I'm bringing the sweet rolls.
I mean, let's be fair, they're probably half gone. But it's like on the way there.
Syndra, you said you read their note?
Yeah, I mean, they were there, but I heard
Oh, yeah.
what the mayor said last night.
Well, basically their note has their names on it.
That's just the difference.
Yeah. Basically, everyone has, invitations with their names on. And it does say bring the invitation with you.
Oh, well then, yeah, Cinder had to go back to her house because it wasn't there. Probably at my house, so she.
I mean, you don't have to. Patches.
I don't know if your cat. No, I'll just go. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. You'll get there. Your parents will say, this came for you,
Mm-hmm.
and hand it to you.
Yeah, all right. I guess we're gonna go talk to the mayor. Bye, Mom, Dad.
The mayor? Oh!
How
We're
exciting!
so proud of you.
With those nice Niftychin boys.
I mean,
Yeah.
No one has described Rimbi as nice,
Bring this with you.
except for his mother.
She hands you a tray of sweet tarts.
okay.
Sweet.
Let him
I'm
know
gonna
it's
totally
just a
take
sample
some
of what
shit.
we're giving you, and what we were providing for the fair.
All right.
Does
I'll
Sydney
take
back
it.
up with us? Does she?
Well, she'd be going to the mayor's place, so unless you followed her down to her house.
Can I sneak a thing off of her train?
You would be casting your ritual by the time she caught up.
Well,
Yeah.
Fine.
Ritual sweet tart stealing.
Just while I'm casting, M equals MC squared.
Bless, well, fail.
I'm taking Swift and Banner. You're attending as well.
I mean, as I said, I'm probably out front because I'm probably
well,
just, you know,
they hand you
it's like, thank you. And I probably, as soon as I see it, I would just go then. I'm like, well.
Okay.
So if I have to wait a little while, I'm probably just waiting out front of his house.
Well, you're invited right in.
I mean, if I'm early, it's kind of rude.
Well, no. It says come as soon as you're ready.
Okay, then I'll just.
It doesn't
I'll just
give you
show
an exact time. Yet.
Then I'll just show up.
Yeah. So you're welcomed by one of his butlers. He brings you into the dining area and has you sit down. I take Swift. You're coming. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are probably going to arrive close to each other, so you'll be seated across. Once everyone does arrive, the mayor will enter.
Oh, so everyone has to wait the 10 minutes and I'm... Fuck y'all.
Most of those sweet rolls and sweet tarts are gone.
Well, I would Syndra let us
The sweet tarts were for the mayor, so she'd slap anybody's hands that gets near it.
Please, can I have one?
No.
Whoa.
You're a sample.
Here's the line. Here's the line.
I will burn one of you.
Chaos bolt just forms in your hand.
I can firebolt at will, okay?
All right, so once I have it active, I have 10 minutes, and I'll be rushing. I'll be like, let's go. I'll have Patches wait outside.
Okay, so once everyone enters and sits down, drinks are already on the table. There is tea, there is juice. You're detecting many things in the area. Most of it wardings.
All right.
Nothing that particularly is like shocking. Most of it's like protection spells, different wardings to keep things out.
All right, brother. Seems like they weren't lying about the wards. They're all over the place.
Too bad they don't put them everywhere.
Oh, this is rather elaborate. This is not normal.
You can also detect they are high-level wardens.
Yes. Brother, these are more powerful than anything anybody in this town could probably cast, except for a few. This is very powerful magics. Now, how do you
So Mayor comes in.
Yes.
Yeah, Mayor comes in.
Greetings.
Void? Is he a void again of magic?
He detects the same, yes. Greetings. Thank you all for coming. Please, partake. And as he does that, food appears on all your plates.
Did he cast that? I would have seen it.
No. The spell did not come from him.
Alright.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Sure.
Whoop. I got too many windows open. Oh, there we go. Da, 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 da.
It was a spell. It probably was create food and drink.
Oh, it's gonna taste like shit.
It's plain.
Plain as hell, yeah.
Prestidigitation. I make the food taste better.
It was a higher level casting of it, though.
Doesn't change that. Doesn't change that. Just
It
changes
just
the
makes it
quantity.
even more. That's all it is.
No. It actually, if anyone's partaking of it, it tastes divine.
interesting word you just used. My character is just gonna take a bite, realize it tastes really good, and then I'm gonna open my backpack and just start shoveling food into it. Like, this food tastes rather amazing.
You don't need to do that.
I don't have a mayor that can cast this kind of spells following me around all day.
I can get you a to-go plate if
Did
you'd
you
like.
cast this spell?
No.
Where did it come
The
from?
house provides. There's perks to the job.
I'm gonna ask, so do you know about the mistress?
There hasn't been a brothel here in a long time.
The Fey mistress.
Again, there hasn't been a brothel here in a long time.
The Fey we captured last night. A deity wants that book out on stage. They're gonna keep sending again and again. But I have maybe been able to open communications with the help of Syndra and my brother. I sent her a note in Sylvan asking to open up correspondence with us instead of sending more and more of her men to attack us.
I wish you would have consulted us first.
Oh, much like how you would not like to reveal secrets. I felt like in my home, I had the right of privacy.
There is a right to privacy in your home, yes. But this involves the entire town.
As does your well-being. You are the mayor. You are part of the town.
Yes. And I am okay. I am still recovering.
You understand that your behavior is odd. Very odd.
I mean, Rimbi, your behavior is very odd.
Yes, but I'm not acting differently than I was a couple days ago.
I haven't known you
faith.
enough to know that that's true. Wrekyur,
No, that's a flaw
is
in
he
your
more
part.
unusual than normal, or is this regular unusual?
This is unusual.
Right.
We're dealing with Fae. Fae are masters at beguile, illusions, and they have an uncanny knack for magic. As I gesture towards the food.
So do we.
Not to this extent, Mayor.
You don't know our history very well, do you?
I mean, do I? I mean,
Give us access to the book.
I've
and
lived
we'll
in
go.
town. I have a researcher feat, so I've researched at the library. You want me to roll history?
What he means is gnomes have always been tinkerers of magic. There's still legends of the old gnomish cities that could walk on their own.
That is foolish to believe folklore when we have fact.
You may call it folklore. But most of that has basis in reality.
Says who? That sounds like a fluff line. Means nothing. Unless you have fact, you can't prove that. And once you have fact, you don't need the folklore.
Could just let us take a look at the book. We'd probably understand a lot more.
The book is locked for many reasons.
Such as, other than the thieving, of course.
It's the only piece of history we have left before the founding. If anything were to happen, all of it would be lost.
But what good is the knowledge if you lock it up and no one looks at it?
No one said no one looks at it.
Have you not transcribed onto another book what you have been able to read?
There are protections against that.
I'm confused. We asked to look at it. And you were saying that we are not allowed to look at it, but people are allowed to look at it.
Certain people are.
And let me guess, you choose those people.
The nobility and the high priests.
You don't see a flaw in this.
And it was set down by the founder. Fedora himself wishes it. Not Fedora, Fedora.
Maybe he's just gonna sit at the table and be like, this is useless. We're gonna get nowhere. You're constantly blocking investigations.
Well, you did go ahead on an investigation without him. When you did spout off that you weren't going to do anything to do with the investigation. I mean, I'm guessing that's normal for you. But
I did not. I captured someone. Did I not?
I believe I knocked him out.
But did you capture him? You knocked him out, not captured. Those are two different things.
Well, you were quite excited at tying him up. And I was more concerned with the guards. So,
The
yes.
guards that would not let you see the mayor, mind you.
And I did not care. If they felt like they should protect him, then that's fine. It is their prerogative.
So why did you call us here?
Yes. Why? This is useless.
There is much to talk about. There are things I am willing to say. These creatures are not unknown to us. During the founding, protections were put on our place. But we are also coming to near 2,000 years. I fear that some of the wards that protect the village may be wearing thin. This has been a concern for some time. Since the time of your brother's disappearance. We believe we may have found ways to re-energize the wards. But it is difficult. It means opening doors that have not been opened in almost 2 millennia. Or, no, not millennia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2,000 years. 2 millennia.
Yeah, 2 millennia. Yeah. In almost 2 millennia. Since the founding.
Because I would have to ask, and there are actual connotations both ways. Are these figurative doors, or are there actual doors into hidden crypts? Because knowing our city, it could go either way.
Both. There are literal doors. There are wards. And there are traps. No one alive knows truly how to get through them.
Well, there would be one, but he is missing. One that might know more. Those that found me, they dove into places like that. The hidden mysteries of the town. Hidden doors and old places that no one went. Rimbi, your brother. But their party leader, the one who called me Banner, he was the one that I would have guessed would have been able to find these places more. But with his death, he was only human.
Even him would not have gone as far as where it needs to be go.
Well, interesting.
Though you may be part of the key.
I am of the time of the old. So of course maybe if there's something, a magic that would recognize the old, I would understand me being useful then. But I cannot say for sure if it would be there. Still be a danger to me.
There is legend of your past that you are unaware of.
I'm sure.
It is said that there was one who Fedor himself trusted beyond all. Who walked by his side as a protector. We believe it may have been you.
Could be. But regardless, I like this town. I like the people in it. I will help in this case, if I can.
We would ask all of...
I will not. I require something before you do that.
He
The
raises
book.
an eyebrow.
I'd like to look at the book.
That is not for now.
Well, good luck with your key inside your body. I'll stand up. And good luck not dying as this mistress continues to send forces
Rimbi.
to kill you.
Rimbi. I liked your brother. I would hope that he may be still alive. I have always had doubts on it. But perhaps this quest may give us closer to it. If he was taken to the other place, we might be able to learn something about retrieving him.
Do you not understand, Banner? They are constantly lying and hiding information. That's what they're doing right now.
They're just
Keeping
not
things
sharing.
secret.
Yes.
It is lying. If you do not share, you lie.
Would you tell the entire town of the strange creatures that attacked last night?
Yes, I would.
And cause panic?
How are you going to get better? How are you going to improve if you do not know the facts? That's
How many people will be able to fight against them? Can you count that many?
How many people would die because they don't even know about them?
Knowing is not always the best. Sometimes
Sounds like a liar.
No. I would not cause a panic amongst the people, if necessary. If these things can be taken care of, just without the necessary for informing anybody. I would warn them, in a way, but to inform them of all the dangers that are around them, it is not always safe nor wise to do so.
Moronic. That's like putting a child in a room full of weapons and acting like none of the weapons exist.
That metaphor does not work here, because
yes, the uninformed are surrounded by danger, and you are literally telling them they're not there.
I said nothing of telling them that it wasn't there. I was saying not to use words that would cause panic. You would reveal everything. Instead, we should talk about that the slime was created by something going on. We should focus on that. I am not much one for... No. Lying would be saying falsities. Yes?
Which we are. We're not telling them what we know. That's lying.
I would just say what I felt was necessary for people to know. The
That's
rest...
called manipulation.
Rimbi, would you bear all the design or all the weaknesses of your pet outside?
I don't understand the question.
Would you tell people where to hit it so that, it would be destroyed? Because if that's knowledge to you, if you wouldn't say that, then what you're saying, you're lying.
I know, I mean, like, I don't understand what you're saying.
He's
Not
asking.
Rimbi, I don't understand.
He's asking if you would tell people how to destroy patches.
Yes, I would. If Patches went haywire and attacked people, I would destroy him right away. It's a machine. And I look to the mechanical man. Machines get controlled.
Ooh.
Just as you are controlled by emotions that I do not understand.
The emotions,
Yes.
facts need to be revealed. You are hiding things. That is not safe for the people around us.
Do any of our stories of our pasts make a difference? The stories I could tell would make no difference to you. They would not affect you.
But you don't have facts. We do.
I have plenty of facts. This town was not built on the backs of safety. Blood and death were involved in it, and its creation. Stuff that I had to do in order to make sure this place was peaceful. Battles fought hard, long, bloody, deadly. That I know. Would people rest assured that knowing that there are bodies beneath the ground that make them peaceful here? Maybe. Some would.
Yeah.
Maybe others would be disturbed. You yourself, I'm sure, would be fine knowing this knowledge. But can you say everyone else thinks the same as you?
It doesn't matter.
But it does matter. You are assuming
Why?
that everybody would treat the knowledge the exact same as you. Can you say
No,
that
I'm
every...
not.
Oh, you are. You are
No,
saying...
I'm not. I'm saying that they should know. You shouldn't decide what they should know and not know.
But I'm saying, would you have people panic? Would you have
How do
a
you
riot?
know they're gonna panic?
How do you know they won't? You are assuming they
I
won't.
don't.
Exactly.
I don't. But I'm not gonna make a choice for them.
I'm not...
That's the difference. You're choosing for them. I'm not.
But is that not the role of the people in charge, to make choices for them?
No. No. The role of the people in charge is to inform your people. Protect them, not lie to them.
But
Protecting them doesn't mean
I've-
hiding truth.
I have
That
never
doesn't-
known of anybody in charge that had acted like that, though. That makes no sense. People in charge. The mayor has no need to tell us anything. The priests have no need to tell us anything. They can tell us what they want. Why would they? When I am on my job, when I am hunting, do I need to tell people where I found the creatures? No. I have no need to tell them. When you are creating an invention, do you have need to tell everybody how you went about the process? Now, I'm sure you would love to, but do you have a need to?
If it was a danger to them, then yes.
But what I'm saying is, I worry, and I understand that most likely the mayor worries, that perhaps the people would be a danger to themselves, too.
I'm not choosing for them.
Rimbi. If you would let me finish. The book needs to be there at the ceremony. Once the ceremony is done, I can provide you access.
You swear? You give your word?
In fact, the day of the ceremony may be the only time that these doors may be pried.
Oh, so I have to risk life to look at a book. this... You understand that you're asking us to go into the unknown, completely unknown, when it's possible to know more.
I am saying, once the ceremony is complete, you can look at the book. And if you agree, you can go and help the town.
Well, good. All right. Then that is settled. And I'll sit back down and start eating.
I would ask this of all of you. As I mentioned last night, there are pages that we cannot yet see. I think those are the keys. And I believe with this celebration, they may be unlocked for a time. But the ceremony must commence first. Are you all willing to participate?
You know my answer.
He's waiting.
Everybody else.
As I've said, I am willing to help out in this manner. If it's for the town. Whatever.
Cinder would look over to Wrekyur, seeing what he's gonna say. It's like, very obviously.
My brother's along for the ride, and he doesn't hide things from me, so I can make my own decision. Which is, yeah.
Suppose someone will have to keep these idiots alive.
I've always been interested in the history of town.
Then it is settled. Part of the ceremony will need preparation on the day of, but it is private. I ask you to attend that morning.
All right, so just so we get it right, outside again. All right, he's saying that the morning of the ceremony, there's going to be the morning of the anniversary is the ceremony that we're supposed to come to and witness. Right? Okay.
Be a part of, yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Now, can you show me how to make this food?
That magic is beyond me.
I mean, that was a good cutoff point if we're not going to ask him.
Yeah, but he just goes, he's just saying that magic is beyond me. But we can end for the night. I think everyone has made some leeway into the interesting parts of this town.
Yeah, the fact that the mayor's a god. Yeah. Divine source. It was clear. Yeah. Yeah.
So let's do final thoughts and anything that you want to promote. We'll do reverse order. Blaze.
We started up the 7-day stream again with Tantus on Fridays.
Cool. Any final thoughts of Swift?
Well, he's finally getting to delve into, the history and the history of Banner.
Yes. Lightning.
Hi. I'm here. You can find me in other places if you look hard enough. I mean, it's obvious. You just
Are you
click
making
the
a
name.
stealth check?
No. It's like I stream a little bit. I'm trying to anyway. Sometimes I wake up too late, so it's whatever. But no, Cinder thinks this is all shady as fuck too. I mean, she's with Rimbi on this one.
Right.
She just didn't want to get into a big old argument. It's just like, yeah, whatever.
He's so
Tim.
shady. This is some shady shit, guys.
Tim.
Oh, didn't get to hear you.
Sorry.
Hi, I stream every now and then, and I'm here every couple weeks, and yeah, Wrekyur doesn't really give a shit He's just like, yeah, Rimbi will tell me if something's gonna cause trouble. Which he would, because he is open and honest.
Brutally and cruelly, yes. Hi, I'm Unfunnyone, and I almost stabbed myself in the face. Hi, I'm Unfunnyone. You can find me on my channel. You can find me here on Sundays with Grinding Gears. You can find me on Tuesday over in Delric's channel at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I DM a community game over there. And on my channel, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I play video games and act like a fool, much like I do here. You can on Mondays I play spooky games, and I'm a wimp. So if you like people getting scared over little shit, that's what's gonna happen with me. So other than that, that's me, and check me out, please. I need to put the scissors down.
And Tentus?
Yeah. Tentus and Dracovin. I'm here often throughout the week. If you're looking for more stuff that I run, Tuesday this week we should have Records of Evil D&D at 10 a.m. And then some Vampire the Masquerade at 2 p.m. for Legacies. Legacies of Kain. Those should be the two games that are on schedule for this week. Of course, discussing Tabletop, we should be back with Joe next Saturday. And that's the basic schedule right now. I should have a formal announcement about what's going on with Madness on Discord and Twitter. I'm going to put it out tomorrow and let people know what's all going on.
And
there.
any last thoughts for Banner?
Yeah, actually, Banner has more respect for Rimbi than he did at the beginning of today's session. Though he did not agree with Rimbi, he understood where Rimbi was coming from with all of that, and the passion that Rimbi had actually impressed him.
It's all about the facts. That's what
Yeah.
Rimbi's about.
Yeah, again, I don't agree that it's always all about the facts, but I can understand where you're coming from, and as
I'm not, he's flawed as fuck. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. I'm not trying to act like he's
yeah,
this
yeah.
perfect character.
Well, again, I
but-
think that's why, like, I felt like, I was kind of dismissing you, but I'm like, you actually have a passion that I can understand, even though I don't agree with you, and I respect that a lot. So,
It's the difference in high int and high wisdom.
yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm. We just did have an int versus wisdom argument.
And I'm Joe. You'll see me on Tentus' channel. I'll see everyone next Saturday for discussing Tabletop. And more announcements in the future I know that are going to happen.
Yep.
So thanks everyone for joining, and have a wonderful evening.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.